Hello peeps and welcome to this week's video. Oh my gosh. This week I'm going to be doing a digital drawing, which I feel like I haven't done one in a minute. Which now that I think about it, I really haven't outside of commissions. So, I was like, let me do one of those. But before we get into the video, I would like to give a shout out to Teeks All Art, who is the comment of the week. Thank you so much for your comment. I really like reading you all's comments, and if you'd like to be the comment of the week, all you have to do is comment on any video. That could have been you. Oh my goodness. I'm also on Patreon, and I have an Etsy shop, and I just sold out of one of my prints. It's my first time selling out of something, so that was really cool. And I have like one Support Black Artist keychain left right now, so if you want to snag that, you can. Links in the description. But anyways, like I said, this is a digital drawing. This is just like the sketching portion, because that is important. At first I wasn't going to use the sketch that I did in my sketchbook, but after kind of doing some stuff on the computer and trying to redraw it, I realized that I like the first sketch a lot more. So I just took a picture of it and did some stuff to it so it can be purple, and I just used that. Also, I'm doing different line art. Normally I use a softer brush, but for whatever reason I just wanted to use this one, the harder brush. However, I don't know if I like that. But it'd be like that sometimes. I don't know, I just wanted to use it because I haven't used it in a while. But basically the whole concept behind this drawing came to me. I need to stop. But anyways, basically I was at work and I wasn't doing anything for a moment. So I was left alone with my thoughts, except I wasn't alone. There were people around, but I was still thinking, because that's something that you do. But anyways, and I was wondering, what types of coffee would my OCs drink? Which is something I've thought about before for this particular character. If you don't know who he is, that is alright. I'll tell you. This is my OC Lens. And I thought about what type of coffee he would drink before, because I also write stories sometimes. So I've written that in the story before. I don't know if that, anyways. So I was just thinking about what would all of my other OCs like to drink. And I was like, wow, that makes for a cool, fun drawing, a series of drawings. And then I went home and I sketched it. So I have 3 other sketches that I would like to draw at some point. I don't know if I'll do them digitally, because I don't know, I just feel like maybe it would work better as I don't know why I'm thinking watercolors. I don't really know why I'm thinking that, but I just feel like that's what I should do. I don't know if I like this concept of the digital piece, because I don't know, it feels kind of static, and I feel like I need some texture in here. Especially since there's no background. I gotta figure out how to make my style look good with just a plain background. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But I'm thinking with watercolors, I could do I don't know how to explain it. But how do you explain this? Some random brush strokes or something, and make it look good. Put that behind the character and not fill the entire page with a flat color. I feel like that would look good. Now that I think about it, maybe I could have done that with this, but I didn't think that far. And it'd be like that. Also, I don't know if I said this already, but I think I'm gonna redo this. I may do it as a watercolor thing, or I may do it with Copics, or maybe mixed media. Who knows? But this was not a great way to start off a series of drawings, especially using a line art brush that I don't like to use that often. Because if you're trying to do a series of drawings, you want them all to look nice together. It's important to make them look cohesive. And after drawing this with that line art brush, I'm like, I don't want to do that again. So with the next 3, I would either just have this random drawing that doesn't match the other ones, or I would have to use the same line art brush I used for this one for the other 3, or the third option, which is the one I'm gonna go with, is just start over and do some. I can't speak right now, fam. Anyway, so basically I'm gonna start over, I think, and I think I may do it traditionally. So we'll see how that goes. It would have been nice to have all 4 of them in a single video. I just ain't had that kind of time this week, so we're gonna have to come back to that. But anyways, I didn't even say what his cup of coffee is. It's just black coffee. It's just plain black coffee with nothing in it, because I just feel like that's something he would do. I feel like he would be the type of person who would drink coffee not to enjoy it, but because he's tired. I don't know if that makes any sense. So it's nothing fancy about it. It's just a cup of black coffee. And in the sketch, which, like, the more I worked on it, I realized it was looking a little angry, and that wasn't what I was going for. I wanted him to just look tired. But it was the eyebrows. Like, the eyebrows were making him look really upset. And I think also the red background, which I changed later. But I kept messing around with the background because I just didn't like it, like the plain color. And I had this idea about, like, these, like, sharp squiggle things. Those are called zigzags. Okay, I don't know why I forgot what they were called. Anyways, I had an idea for, like, zigzags coming, like, from around his head, showing that he's kind of irritated, because I wanted him to look irritated, but I didn't want him to look angry, if that makes any sense. Like, I wanted to look like, you know, sometimes you get, like, really tired, you just not in the mood. That's what I was trying to convey, but it just ended up looking angry instead of just, I'm sleepy, please don't talk to me, you know? So, I ended up changing his eyebrows later, and I think, like I said, the red background wasn't helping, because red can sometimes make one feel, I don't know, how am I trying to say this? I guess it can sometimes be associated with anger, is what I'm trying to say. So, that plus his angry eyebrows, it just wasn't helping, and it just wasn't the vibe I was going for. So I changed it. I changed it to like a lighter blue background. I still kept the squiggle things, the zigzags. And you know, I think the background that I ended up going with, it does like change the mood, and especially since I changed his eyebrows, like he looks just sleepy by the time I finish this. He just looks tired, and I feel like that works a lot better instead of just being angry. I don't know if any of that made any sense, but I hope that it did. Also, I didn't mention this earlier, but like he has a bun in the sketch, and I forgot to draw it. I don't know how I forgot. It just kind of happened. So I had to go in later and just draw a bun behind his head on a different layer. And I was like, I don't think I've ever done this before, and this is interesting, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And it ended up working, so it's fine. But yeah, I feel like I want to, like I said, I already said this several times, but I want to redo it. It's okay, but it's not what I want it to be, you know. It's not quite there yet. So this is more of like a first concept type thing. You know, this is the rough draft. This was a test run. We're gonna come back to this, inshallah. Anyways, this is how it turned out. I hope you like it. I hope you had fun watching this video. Oh my gosh. Shout out to my patrons, Turtle Bun Buns, Ariana, Sister Donna 55. Thanks so much for being my patrons. I really appreciate you and everything that you do. Well, you can follow my different social medias. Links are in the description. You can head over to my Etsy shop if you want to. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please enjoy the rest of your day, my peeps.